Homelessness in Philadelphia has been a major problem for decades due to a lack of affordable housing and the stigma surrounding unsheltered people. When the pandemic hit the city, it was no surprise homeless shelters were some of the most affected, facing a collection of new challenges. Homeless shelters like St. John's and the Eliza Shirley House took many steps to adjust their environments and make them as safe as possible for staff and residents.
Pre-pandemic, we were full. When the pandemic hit, we went to 70% of our population, so we reduced our size, and that was difficult. Prior to the COVID, we were feeding around 300 a day. At our low point, we were below 100. A lot of things that donations that would normally be coming in were not coming in. We weren't getting all of those things that we need, like toiletries and toothpaste.
As far as the clients, how to get them into different hotels, to separate them, how long is that separation going to be, and getting them back in here, how to prepare meals.
Seeing the adjustments at the shelters, Councilmember Gaudier saw opportunities to invest entirely new ways to solve issues we have had for years, like using vacant buildings to house people. But this raises questions on why said ideas were abandoned so quickly when the pandemic is still rampant.
During COVID, we used hotels to house people who needed to quarantine or who were at high risk and couldn't be in a shelter. But I feel like we took our foot off of the gas when we thought we were out of sort of the emergency phase of the pandemic.
Councilmember Derek Green explains his proposed solution to homelessness in the form of affordable housing and units.
When you don't have affordable units, it creates homelessness. Because many people are, unfortunately, one paycheck or maybe two paychecks away from being homeless. So I introduced a bill, got it passed to council, of our general fund budget, which equals about $20 million per year. It's going to be dedicated specifically to the Housing Trust Fund to be used for these issues to address some of the things we're talking about.
Creativity gives a glimpse into solving problems more openly and with innovation. So, how can we solve problems in our community with creativity? Councilmember Jamie Gaudier gives a sprinkle of inspiration on how we can spread awareness in our communities.
I still feel like there's a level of homelessness that we all seem to be willing to accept, right? And to just keep going. I firmly think we have to do more.
COVID-19 impacted us all. However, despite the hardships experienced by so many people, the pandemic has also inspired new ideas that will help lead us into the direction of change.